In my temples, I wouldn't be talking like this. Meadowland is mine!
Ours!
Mine!
Ours!
Mine!
Oh!
What's going on here? What are you both yelling for?
Papa, will you please explain to this gentleman just who owns Meadowland, him or us?
Lover boy, Meadowland belongs to us.
Stepanich, how can it belong to you? Think about what you're saying. My aunt's grandmother let your grandfather's tenants use that field free of charge temporarily. And they used that field for 40 years and started thinking that it was theirs. But then when it turned out the problem of all those...
Allow me, sweetheart. What you're forgetting is the reason why those people didn't pay your granny and all the rest of it was that there was already a real problem as to who just did own Meadowland and everything. But nowadays, every dog in the village knows it belongs to us, and that's a fact. I don't think you've ever looked at the survey map.
Look, I can prove to you that Meadowland is mine.
No, you can't, lover boy.
I can too!
Oh, for crying out loud, what are you shouting for? You can't prove anything by shouting, and that's a fact. Look, I'm not interested in taking away any of your land, and neither am I interested in giving away any of my own. Why should I? And when it comes right down to it, boy, if you really want to make a case out of it and whatever, I'd rather give it to the peasants than to give it to you, so there.
You're not making any sense. What gives you the right to give away somebody else's land?
I'll decide as to whether I have the right to or not. The fact is, boy, I am not used to being talked to in that tone of voice. I am twice your age, boy, and I'll ask you to talk to me without getting so excited and whatever.
No, you're not making any sense. You just think I'm stupid and you're making fun of me. You stand there and you tell me that my own land belongs to you, and you expect me to be calm about it as if nothing has happened? That is not the way a good neighbor behaves. Stepanich, you are not a neighbor, you are a usurper.
What? Did you call me,
Papa,
boy?
send our wars out to Meadowland right this very minute.
You, boy, what did you just call me?
Meadowland belongs to us, and I'll never give it up. Never, never, never.
We'll see about that. I'll take you to court. Then we'll see who it belongs to.
To court? You just go right ahead and you take this to court, boy. I dare you. Oh, now I get it. You were just waiting for the chance to take us to court and all the rest of it. It's inbred, isn't it? Your whole family was like that. They couldn't wait to start suing. They were always in court, and that's the fact.
You leave my family out of this. The Lomons are all decent, law-abiding citizens, every one of them. Not like some people I could name, huh? Your uncle, for instance, who were arrested for embezzlement?
The Lomons are all crazy, every single one of them.
Oh, every single one!
Your father, your uncle, was a falling down drunk, and that's a fact. And your aunt, the younger one, she used to run around with an architect. An architect! And that's a fact.
Your mother was a hunchback. Oh my God, I got a pain in my side. My head's beginning to pound, oh my God. Give me some water.
And your father was a gambler and a glutton.
And your aunt was a tattletale. She was the worst gossip in town.
My leg is paralyzed. And you're a sneak. And everybody knows that during the elections, you people... I've got spots in front of my eyes. Where's my hat?
You're low and lousy and cheap.
You're a low-down, two-big stake in the grass, and that's a fact, an absolute fact.
Here's my hat. My heart. How do I get out of here? Where's the door? I think I'm dying. I can't move my leg.
And don't you ever set foot in this house again.
And just take us to court and see what happens.
He, oh hell.
What a creep. See if I ever trust another neighbor again after this.
Crook?
Creep. He takes over someone else's land and then has the nerve to threaten them?
And can you believe that wigworm, that chicken brain, had the nerve to come here and propose, huh? He proposed.
He proposed what?
What? He came here to propose to you.
To propose? To me? Why didn't you tell me that before?
That's why he was all dressed up in that stupid coat. What a silly sausage.
To me? He came to propose to me? Oh my God, my God! Oh, make him come back! Make him come back! Oh,
What's the matter with you?
no!
Oh my God! What have I done? I ought to shoot myself. I I should be hanged. I should be tortured to death.
Micah's gonna die.
All right, just stop screaming, please. He's coming back and everything. God damn it. This time you talk to him yourself. I can't. That's the fact.
Make him come back.
I told you he is coming back and everything. Oh God, what an ungrateful assignment being the father of a grown-up girl. I'll split my throat. I swear I'll split my throat. We insult the man, we yell at him, we drive him out of the house. It's your fault. It's all your fault.
Now it's your fault.
Oh, all right, I'm sorry. It's my fault. Or whatever. You talk to him yourself.
I'm having a heart murmur. It's awful. My leg is paralyzed and my left side is going dirk.
You'll have to excuse us, Ivan Vasilovich. We got a little bit carried away.
There's something wrong with my heart. It's beating too loud.
Meadowland is all yours. We made a mistake. Here, sit down.
Meadowland is mine?
Huh?
All these little wutsits keep twitching at both eyelids.
I know, we made a mistake.
It was always just the principle of the thing. I don't care about the field, but I do care about the principle of the thing.
I know, the principle of the thing.
And
Why don't we
besides,
talk about something else?
I really can't prove it. My aunt's grandmother let your
Oh,
grandmother...
that's enough! I think we should change the subject. I don't know where to start. How's the hunting? Are you going hunting anytime soon?
Oh yes, geese and grouse hunting, Natasha. Geese and grouse. I was thinking about going after the harvest is in. Oh, by the way, did I tell you? The worst thing happened. You know my old hound Gesser? He went lame on me.
Oh, that's terrible. What happened?
I don't know. He must have dislocated his hip, or maybe he got in a fight with some other dogs and got bit. But he was the best hound dog. Not to mention how much he cost. I got him from Mironov, and I paid $125 for him.
Ivan Vasilovich, you paid too much.
I thought I got him pretty cheap. He's a real good dog.
Papa paid only $85 for his hound dog Messer, and Messer's a whole lot better than your dog Gesser.
Messer better than Gesser? What do you mean? Messer's better than Gesser.
Of course he's better. I mean, he's still a pup. He's not full grown yet, but when it comes to a bark and a bite, nobody's got a better dog.
Excuse me, Natasha, but I think you're forgetting something. He has an underslung jaw, and a dog with an underslung jaw could never be a good retriever.
An underslung jaw? That's the first I've heard of it.
I'm telling you that his lower jaw is shorter than his upper.
What did you do? Measure it?
Of course I measured it. And now I grant you he's not bad on point. But if you tell him to fetch, he could barely...
In the first place, our Messer is a purebred from a very good line. He is the son of Pusher and Pisser. So that little metaphor's going to touch him for breeding. Besides which, your dog is old and ratty.
That he may be old, but I wouldn't take 5 of your Messers for him. How could you even say that? Gesser is a real hound, and that Messer is a joke. He's not even worth worrying about. Every old fart in the country's got a dog just like your Messer. There's a mess of them everywhere you look. You paid 20 rubles, you paid too much.
Ivan Vasilovich, for some reason you are being perverse on purpose. First, you think that Meadowland belongs to you. Now you think that Gesser is better than Messer? I don't think much of a man who doesn't say what he knows to be fact. You know perfectly well that Messer is 100 times better than that dumb Gesser of yours. So why do you keep saying the opposite?
You must think that I'm either blind or stupid. Can't you understand that your Messer has an underslung jaw?
It's not true.
He has an underslung jaw.
It's not true.
What are you shouting for?
What are you lying for? Oh, I can't stand any more of this. You ought to be getting ready to put your old Gesser out of his misery and
Excuse me, I can't go on with this conversation. I'm having a heart murmur.
This just goes to prove what I've always known. The hunters who talk the most are the ones who know the least.
Will you please do me a favor and just shut up? My heart is starting to pound. Shut up!
I will not shut up until you admit that Messer is 100 times better than Gesser.
He's 100 times worse. I hope he croaks your Messer. And my eyes, my shoulders.
You're